Hello everybody, my name is Tanya Aziz and I am a part of the DBM class of 2023, a recent graduate from the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program from St. George's University in Grenada, West Indies. I can say, standing where I am here today, having completed a rigorous 4-year program for veterinary medical sciences, that I am here today thanks to the mentorship that I received from both doctors, Dr. Rosalind Silverman and Dr. Lorelei Silverman. This program not only helped prepare me for my didactic years, but also helped prepare me for my clinical year as well. Two things I greatly appreciated in this program when I was enrolled was, one, that each student got individualistically tailored help for applying to their school of interest, either in medicine or veterinary medicine, and two, that each class was focused in building a strong base in science and helping a student succeed in a career in medicine. So starting with point number one, both doctors brought a detail-oriented and organized approach to our applications, and ranging from helping us with our essays to even our CVs and our resumes. I think this is the kind of help that I did not receive at any other institution that I have attended thus far. And in fact, even in my clinical year, seeing my fellow colleagues applying through the veterinary internship and residence matching program, they did not receive any such help and had to do everything by themselves. So I believe having this detail-oriented help gave us Starmed pre-medical students an advantage compared to other students who did not have this. Both the doctors are well aware of the faculty within the schools, and they know the kind of strong things that schools for medicine and veterinary medicine look for in an applicant. And if there is anything that is lacking that they think you can improve, they will find opportunities, whether that be extracurriculars or an assignment, a researching, anything of that nature that can help that student then become a stronger competitor. Number two is that I think each class was tailored to help a student succeed in medicine. So we had daily structured class settings, and I think what I recommend for all students enrolled in this program is come prepared and be proactive, because the more you put into the program, the more you will get out of it. Be proactive, be flexible, answer the questions that are asked to you, ask questions. All of this not only helps prepare you for your standard lecture setting that you would encounter in medicine, but also helps prepare you for clinical year as well, because students, one of your responsibilities as a student in your clinical year is to participate in case discussions, in topic rounds, and journal discussions. So just doing this ahead of the time helps prepare you, and I am very grateful that both doctors offered this structured classroom setting, but a setting that was allowed for open and free discussion that helped me get used to this and sort of get ahead of the game. And another thing that I can say is that, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that all the classes were tailored for helping a student succeed in medicine. So not only do we have sort of basic science classes like biochemistry or physiology, but we also had precise classes like communications for health professionals. All of these things that I think help prepare me and give me a leg up compared to other students. Oftentimes on rotations, I got compliments that when I'm taking a patient history or things like that, that people were acutely aware of my bedside manners and things like that. So I think this is all thanks to the training that I received early on, even before I made it to vet school, that just helped me be stronger right out of the gate. And another thing, just to speak to the example of this, for example, one time we had an assignment for one of our pharmacology classes where we had to develop a drug that a patient could use. And my group had designed an oral mouthwash that contained a local anesthetic that would be able to help someone dealing with oral ulcerations, let's say secondary to an infection or even secondary iatrogenically due to chemotherapy, things like that. And this not only researching it, yes, we applied what we learned in class from the pharmacology, but we also had to do research into primary sources because we had to look up formulations and things like that. And then we had to make a pamphlet for the class and do a class presentation. And all of this, these little things, these assignments were tailored to help me easily step into my role as a veterinarian. Oftentimes in clinical year, I found that interns, residents themselves had to go into journals, research papers to look up primary sources, to look up things that we didn't know. For example, do we have an oral version of an injectable drug that we could send home instead? Things like that. And also, the act of creating a pamphlet, presenting to the class, help me step into my role as a future educator for public health and for educating clients, because they don't have the background knowledge on some of these things, but through educating them, they are able to make the best and informed decision for their pet. So these are all the things that I think give an advantage before you even get your foot into medicine or veterinary medicine. And these are the things that I am appreciative reflecting back on for the Starmed pre-medical program.